Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I will obviously be taking over today. If you've not seen my previous video of where I took over the kitchen before to make ayamishe stew, please check it in the description box below. And today, guess what guys? We'll be making GIZDODO! Yay! So, if you're new to this channel, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I think I said share before, but make sure you share guys. And also, if you're an old subscriber, I thank you so much for being here guys. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here where we are today. Thank you. So now, we'll be looking at our ingredients. So guys, here is the ingredients we'll be using for our GIZDODO. So guys, you have plantain, onions, red long pepper, and the star of the show is the gizzard. And just to let you know guys, the gizzard has been pre-washed, so don't worry about any bacteria because I'm not like that. Okay, so let's move on to our seasonings. Here we have ginger, a garlic clove, cumin, curry powder, thyme, beef seasoning, and our habanero peppers. These 4 peppers will be split for our GIZDODO and our meat for when we boil it. We also have, sorry guys, we also have vegetable oil. So guys, when you usually make GIZDODO, you use tomatoes as well as bell peppers, but today I'm only using bell peppers, which is why there are no tomatoes. That's why there are more bell peppers here for the GIZDODO. I will now be prepping my ingredients, guys. So see you in a few minutes. Now let's get cooking. So guys, I'll now be boiling my gizzard in preparation for the GIZDODO. Now let's go. First, I'll be pouring my gizzard into the pot. Whoa. There we go. Now for my seasonings, guys. I have curry powder right here. Cumin. For beef seasoning. I'll be keeping half of it, guys, for the GIZDODO as well. Otherwise, the meat will become too salty. Thyme, and guys, maybe you've noticed that I'm using turkey gizzard and not chicken gizzard. It doesn't matter which one you use because it will come out with the same result. Time to add my onions. Habanero peppers. I'll be only adding one guys for the meat, and I'll be doing it the way my mum does, where she just plops it into the pot like this, then adds the water, and once it's boiling, and then she will press the pepper against the side of the pot for the flavour to infuse into the meat. I've mashed my ginger and garlic, guys. Do you like my mortar? Here, as you can see, I've mashed already the ginger and the garlic, and I'll be adding 1 tablespoon into the pot. Plop! And finally, I'll be adding the water. Make sure the water's more than enough to cover the meat, guys, otherwise the meat won't be thoroughly cooked. As you can see here, I'll need to be getting a bit more water. I've got my second batch of water now, guys. Time to pour it in. Make sure the water doesn't splash everywhere. After all, this is my mum's kitchen still. Don't want to make the kitchen messy, guys. Now time to put the fire on. Make sure you stir the meat, guys, to incorporate it well and let the flavour of the seasonings mix equally into the meat. Now I'm going to cover my meat, guys, and let it begin to simmer. Now, time to move to the next stage, which is the stew. So guys, as you can see, I've now got my red pepper, as well as my onions and my habanero pepper in the blender. But first, before we start blending, I need to add water because I'm not trying to overheat my mum's blender. I bet you guys can already taste what the gizdodo is going to be like. Now that's enough water. Time to be blending. Three, two, one. I'll be blending it rough, guys, because I don't want it to be too smooth. So guys, as you can see, I've added oil to the pot, and I've also moved my meat pot to the back fire so I can start to fry my stew. My mum told me that there's this way to check if your oil's hot. You place one onion into the oil, and as you can see, the oil is not hot yet, but you will know when the oil is hot because the onion will start sizzling. And guys, while we're waiting for the oil to become hot, let me ask you one question. Have you subscribed yet? Have you? If not, please hit the subscription button below. Thank you. Oh, it seems that the oil's becoming a bit hot now. So let's test again to add another onion. Guys, the oil is now hot. Time to add the onions. Now I stir the onions to fully incorporate with the oil and allow to fry until translucent. Time to pour my peppers in, guys. Whoa. Make sure to stand back, guys, because it will splash. Now guys, I'll be adding my seasoning. As you know, I like my garlic and ginger, so I'll be adding it in here. So I'll now be adding my beef powder, my curry, and my thyme. Now we stir. So it allows to incorporate all the ingredients into the stew. Now I will be covering the pot for it to simmer. See you guys in the next bit. So I'll be checking on the turkey gizzard now, guys. As you can see, the pepper has now absorbed the juice from the meat, so it's now time to press it against the pot. Time to stir. Now, as you can see, guys, here's the pepper. Now you slowly press it against the pot. Pardon me, guys. Now the flavour will properly get into the meat. Now let me taste if there's salt, guys. There's not that much salt, guys. So now I'll be adding a bit more of the beef stock. Time to stir in, then we'll taste it then. Mix, mix, and mix. Now there's salt, guys. Now time to close the pot and let it simmer for another 20 minutes. See you soon, guys. Guys, as you can see, my gizzard is now cooked. I'll now be putting it into the oven. It looks gooey, guys. It's because that I let the water dry out, so all the flavouring will fuse into the meat. So guys, this is what I meant by the water drying out and infusing into the meat. Now look at how there's barely anything left in the pot. So guys, now the oil is hot, I'll be adding my plantain to fry it. Look at the chopped up plantain, guys. Be careful when you add it so it doesn't splash everywhere. Look how it's sizzling, guys. Now we leave it until it's turned golden brown, and then we do a changeover from that plantain to the plantain in the bowl. So guys, now the plantain is golden brown, I'll be placing it into my bowl with my absorbent tissue that'll absorb the excess oil. Make sure you sieve the plantain onto the side so as to not take that much oil. Whoa, look at how delicious it is, guys. I bet you can already taste the gizdodo. Have you subscribed, guys? Have you subscribed? Have you? Now time to add the second batch. So guys, as you can see now, my gizzard is now dry, so I'll be adding it into the stew so the flavour of the stew can fuse into the gizzard. Whoa, look at the stew, guys. Look how dry the stew is, guys. There we go. Now we allow it to simmer. Once I've closed the pot, we allow it to simmer for 10 minutes so the flavour of the stew can get into the meat and soften it as well. See you then, guys. So guys, it's been 10 minutes now and the stew has fused into the gizzard, as you can see here. I'll be adding my plantain. Make sure to be careful, guys, because it might splash on you. Keep on mixing to break it down so the stew will get into each and every corner of every single plantain. So after a good stir, guys, you cover your lid and allow all of it to simmer now for 2 minutes. See when the gizdodo is ready. It's been 2 minutes now, guys, and the gizdodo is ready. Whoa! Now it's time for me to taste. Sorry, let me turn off the fire first. Now it's time for me to taste. You'll just be taking a small bit, guys. Is that enough? Yes. Now let me taste and then we'll see. Guys, the gizdodo was so yummy. It was spicy, the flavour was there, all of it. It was just delicious. So I'll be saving this for the mukbang. And if you're new to this channel, I thank you so much for being here. You won't regret it. Please continue watching videos from the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, thank you so much again for being here. Please please remember to like, share, comment, hit the notification bell and subscribe guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the mukbang. Bye.